today. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now we see the 14-time Pro Bowler, maybe the greatest to ever play the position, Tom Brady, getting set to lead this Buccaneer offense.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier. He's brought down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Rodgers pass.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
And 8 yards.
Now Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
10 at the 45.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Green.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players, knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Jones, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Levante David. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
1st and 10. And
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Brady. And he finds Gronk. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
6-yard pickup.
Interesting note about our 2 quarterbacks, Brady and Rodgers. This is sort of a rubber match for these guys. They've been around a long time. We all know that, but they've only met twice before, with Rodgers winning in 2014 and then Brady leveling the score in 2018.
It's a gain.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. It's caught. Jones. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. And this one's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
24-yard line.
This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard
The
line.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Brings up
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Packers nothing.
On first down, Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Number 30.
Levante David in on the tackle.
Carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
To throw, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Devontae Adams. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Robert Tanyan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
The tackle made at the
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
No gain on the play.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now carry there for Fournette as he's able to work his way for a gain of about 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Jones. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
The tackle made back.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. He sets up the screen to Jones. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
At the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Clock running, the Bucs try to go quickly and get set. They'll give Fournette another crack. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one complete right side to Funchess. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Mason Crosby for the Packers field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
Packers 10.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off off at the 47. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where you see the final score there. 30-24 was the final. From there, let's head to the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, to check in on the Broncos. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Drew Lock has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. 31-10 was the final score. In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Set to kick off.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Rodgers now on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but it'll be second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw again, Rodgers. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Packer first down.
On first down, Rodgers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. On third down, here's Jones. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Here's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Rodgers pass.
Robert Tonyan with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Crosby with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Brings up 2nd and
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
36-yard line.
This has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Brady's pass.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Throwing again, Brady. And this will be incomplete.
Brady's pass.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is incomplete.
Brady's pass. Incomplete.
Now, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Now
there's a target that just about any quarterback would like to throw to. Devin Funchess, one of the big body receivers in the league who can go up and get it. Former Carolina Panther, played 1 game with it.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him the 1st. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Packers.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Rodgers pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess, complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Green Bay.
Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, first and goal. Rodgers again now. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. William Golston. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Back now in Tampa. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do.
Makes the score Packers 20. Buccaneers.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
A few better down a score in the fourth quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Brady's pass.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady going right back to Jones. This time the connection made.
And the Buccaneers.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now Brady again. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Ryan Suckup.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
13 yards.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And again, it's Rodgers. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
And 2 yards to go.
On 3rd down, it's Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Is good. Makes the score Packers 23, Buccaneers 21.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind,
the Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
They'll look to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Brady's pass.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. We'll call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They'll go with Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. He'll look to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's got this down to the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Jones. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. Sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Jones, the ball carrier.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, Jones. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And this one is right through. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game.
Packers.
A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Buccaneers, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.